5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push on.
Give me some signal.
You are listening to Push On Radio.
So I got to push on through. That's what I gotta do.
London.
We are now approaching London Field.
You are listening to Push On Radio. You know what I mean?
Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. Make yourself at home. We got diesel or some of that homegrown. Sit back in your throne, turn off your phone, cause this is our zone. Videos, televisions, 64s, PlayStations, Webb Henry with precision, a few herbs and a bit of Benson. But don't forget the Rizzler, lean like the Tower of Pisa. These are Oasia, and this is a day in the life of a geezer. For this ain't a club track, pull out your sack and sit back. Whether you white or black, smoke weed, chase brown or toot rock. We're on a mission, support the cause, sign a petition, summon all your wisdom. The music's a gift from the man on high, the Lord and his children. Triple team here, rude boys. Come rain or snow, the Buddha flows. You don't know? Stand on the corner, watch the show, cause life moves slow. Sort your shit out, then roll. Sex, drugs, and on the dole. Some men rise, some men fall. I hear you call, stand tall now. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. I'm just spitting. Think I'm ghetto, stop dreaming. My data's streaming. I'm giving your bird them feelings. Touch your toes and touch the ceiling. We walk the tightrope of street cred. Keep my dogs fed. All jungle or garage heads. Gold teeth, Valentinos and dreads now. You were verbally slapped up. Physically tip-top, spinally ripped up. I do the science on my laptop, and I get my boys mashed up. You're listening to the streets. You'll bear witness to some amazing feats. Bravery in the face of defeat. All line up and grab your seat. Cause Tony's got a new motor. SR Nova, driving like a joyrider. Speed into the corner. Your mother warned you it's a sound system banger. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. My underground train runs from Mile End to Ealing, from Brixton to Bounds Green. My spitting's dirty, my beats are clean. So smoke weed and be lean. I step out my yard through the streets. In the dead heat, all I got's my spirit and my beats. I play fair, don't cheat, and keep the gangsters sweet. Turn the page, don't rip it out at your age. Move to the next stage. Lock the rage inside the cage. Like SK, it's a new day. But don't take the shortcut through the subway. It's pay or play, these geezers walk the gangway. Deep-seated urban decay. Deep-seated urban decay. Rip down posters alike from last week's big garage night and the next Tyson fight. I cook them at 90 degrees Fahrenheit and don't copy the copyright. I got them in my sights. Blinded with the lights, take them to dizzy new heights. Blinding with the lights, blinding with the lights, dizzy new heights. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this?
Push On Radio. Push On Radio.
Oh yeah. When I saw that Mike Skinner announced the Streets were coming to Leeds, Kirkstall Abbey, exactly 4 minutes brisk jog from my door, the programming went out the window. And you have to play the Streets. Has it come to this? Next July it will. The Streets in Leeds. Come on. DJ Danny Matthews here. Push on radio. Start a little bit like this. Big up Mike Skinner. This is Holly Cook. Frontline from that new album Shy Girl. And that is out right about now. Holly Cook. Friday the 10th of October. This is out now, ladies and gentlemen. Go and get it. Out now on Mr. Bongo. Holly Cook, Shy Girl.
You are listening to Push On Radio.
Yeah, man, when I heard the Streets announce those gigs on Instagram, oh, the whole program went out the window. As you know, I like to start with some reggae music, warm up the studio, warm up the vibe. But I just thought, nah, man, the Streets needs to go on first tonight. How are we doing, ladies and gents? Danny Matthews from the north side of Leeds here. Yorkshire. And tonight on Push On Radio, we have a very special guest with us at about 7:45. My friend and yours, Howie Bellafonte. We're going to step in, do a little bit of an interview, and then my man's going to have a little jam for an hour here at Push On Radio. How are we doing? Hope you had a good few weeks. We're back for the 25-26 season, and you can catch us on Mixcloud Live. This next joint is everywhere at the minute. I heard it on Rodigan's show on BBC One Extra. I've heard it on Jazz FM. I've heard it on Six Music. This is Jackin and Gonda, and this is All About Me. And my goodness me, check this out.
Hey girl, come inside. Oh, you're not gonna stay? Okay, well, look, I know things have been hard between you and me. But before you start pointing fingers, I know what we got to do.
Make it all about me. I'll make it all about you. Girl, you must have lost your mind, thinking you will find a flame with someone new. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Make it all about me. You won't find love like this. You can search high and low, but you would be remiss. I'm the man you need. Just look at me. Stop thinking otherwise. I'm your reality. I may light up your day, yet I light up your night. And by the morning, I make you feel alright. In my mind, you're the one that keeps me living. Wake up to see just what I'm getting. Make it all about me. I make it all about you. Girl, you must have lost your mind, thinking you will find a flame with someone new. Let me tell you, I make it all about you. Yes, I do, in every way. They talk, but I hear what you say. So take off your coat and close the door. Don't wanna hear about you leaving me no more. Make it all about me. I make it all about you. Girl, you must have lost your mind, thinking you will find a flame with someone new.
Shouts to Beansky. Pabs.
Now listen here, and I'm being honest. I don't wanna lose this, and girl, I promise. What you want is a lifetime together. Don't be a fool, girl. You know we don't get no better. I make it all about me. I make it all about you.
Shouts to Brittany, locked in early. Yas, hands in the air.
You must have lost your mind, thinking you will find love with someone new. Oh, I make it all about me. I make it all about you. Girl, you must have lost your mind, thinking you will find love with someone new.
Wowzers, how good is that? My goodness me. Jalen and Gonda. That's on Daptone Records, All About Me. Check out, there's loads of stuff. New artist to me, loads of stuff. Check him. Absolutely fantastic. Really is everywhere at the minute. How we doing, folks out there? Big up to LG locked in. Oh, yes. Wallop in the building. Big up, Dean. Locked in, locked on. Respect. This is Push On Radio Show. Moving on to a bit of hip-hop music right about now. We started off with Holly Cook at the start of the show, and then Jalen Ungonda. And of course I had to put the Streets in there with their announcement of the live show at Kirk's Labby on the 24th of July next year. If you know someone in Kirkstall, get the postcode and sign up to their postcode ticketing system. Haha! Yeah, man. Now, this next artist, I caught him at the Hip Hop Block Party, the Dubway Hip Hop Block Party Part 1, which was down in Kirksall, as I mentioned in last month's show, organised by XP and the Pear Side Chills Myth. This is Oliver Reese, and this album called Nights in Marrakesh. Now, check this guy out. This guy is smooth as, man. I do believe he's residing in Leeds at the moment. This is on Overly Pragmatic Records. Check this out. Afi, introduce us, will you?
Cheers! This is the Push on Radio, Kazi. Out here like that.
Musicians, especially young cats, you know, they get a chance to make all this money and they say, oh, this is fantastic. And like I said before, they lose themselves and they forget about the music itself, you know.
Stand on hollow business, there's some shallow grifters, big for the boots like Hank Pym Nano Systems. Me and them don't gel like the aloe tinctures. They're padding records like Dagestani Sambo fixtures. The kick got that fade-or swing and the snare bang like one step made the claymore sing. I'm in the pocket like the 8 balls in. Now we cooking on gas, you running it back on the same old thing. Like you put your foot in it like the smuggler's powder. They say the bad sleep well like Kurosawa. All these rappers fishing Nantucket chowder. These cheesemongers only in it for a lump of gouda. Give me something louder. I go below to stay above the counter, but I'm still on top like the Summit Prowler. They want an M on my head like I'm hunting Bowser. Someone tell these mushrooms it's my lunch an hour. But it ain't nothing if it ain't real. Many trying to make moves, but you staying still. You were happily engaged to the staying still. You got married to the game, but this game kills. Are you trying to make it out or just make mills? Can you face a judge? Can you face guilt? Are you waking up or is your grave built? Can you break it off or is your fate sealed? Hit the asphalt with gritty souls, trying to leave a stamp on my passport to Pimlico. Skipping stones, make a ripple or you miss the boat. It's Mr. O, Mr. Why you trying to get involved? Another thought intruder, still at war with my haunted future. Many stalk the moolah till the morning news, ya. Another sordid scheme, another cautious mover. You got another point to prove, you best ensure you shooter. Bang, I let my thoughts simmer in the pan. If they thought I was fried, must have been a different man. Could have been Pete with a trigger in his hand, trying to hit a little bank, talking riddles and demands. Graft to hold the pittance off that old remittance. Soul and visions overridden by devolved traditions. Composed attrition, broken systems and exposed commissions. These roles malicious, all this jockeying for pole position. But yo, it ain't nothing if it ain't real. Many trying to make moves, but you staying still. You were happily engaged to the staying still. Married to the game, but this game kills. Are you trying to make it out or just make mills? Can you face a judge? Can you face guilt? Are you waking up or is your grave built? Can you break it off or is your fate sealed? It ain't nothing if it ain't real. Many trying to make moves, but you staying still. You were happily engaged to the staying still. You got married to the game, but the game kills. Are you trying to make it out or just make mills? Can you face a judge? Can you face guilt? Are you waking up or is your grave built? Can you break it off or is your fate sealed?
Oliver Reese. Nights in Marrakesh. This is Kurosawa. Immaculate situations. Yeah. Push on. Shouts to Young Gadge. Shouts to Jungle is Massive. Liam Glennon. DJ Spuddy in the house. Gonna chuck a couple of hip hop joints on right about now. Little mini mix. This is DJ Moy, Lieutenant Long Travel, Smove, Stereo Deluxe.
When we get out,
heavy joint coming up called Boss Man. Stand by. Shouts to Whitby's finest. Holes. Going out to the original boss man, Young Pabs.
Cause Baba man, I'm boss man. Yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. I don't see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. Hey yo, yo, boss man. Yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. I don't see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. They want more and more. Because the flow is never off course. The pen game insane. It's artistry in true form now. Who would have be given a fighter performance? Then them all don't need to ask. No mirror on the wall. I just know within my heart I fire on. Cause with fire I'm on. Scores to chat and flames even when the mic is off. Yo, I got big plans, I'm not gonna abort. And I enjoy as much as I can. Cause life is short. So what you want now? Yours down to the floor now. I do my thing. Keep going and going. Still hitting with more styles. It's quite a sight with all of my might. I go all out and earn my stripe on music to play all around the world now. Cause I by mine I'm boss man. Flip it in the dance out. Smoke MC like I see straight from Afghan. Now back the jet but you can call me Dang Dagan. Then up on these stages I spitting these bars up because I'm boss man. Yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. And I see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. Hey yo, yo, boss man. Yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. And I see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. So check it out. All they done shit talkers best abandon shit. To do what we do takes a lot of craftsmanship. This life MC you can't dismiss. We run things and tear this motherfucker up. But another begging is living to get it and bumping, jumping, going crazy, yeah. All the man and gal, them I tell them raise it up. Push Reach up your hand in, we bring another anthem for all them boss man around the planet. They hearing us, cause if you're working to pay your bills, use a boss man. Be young and parent to your kids, use a boss man. Or you're struggling to survive, then be a boss man. Then just hustling to keep on, become boss man. What's I gonna boss man? Because I'm a styling, got to see the world because of the way I'm rhyming. And I ain't finished yet, my empire's still rising. I'm saying anything is possible, just visualize it. Yo, I am boss man, yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. And see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. Hey, yo, boss man, yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. And see I can't dismiss plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. Them one more. Set it off, ready for my voice is my weapon, y'all. Ready for them, not ready for we, let's get it on. Ready for whatever with mad bars, like machetes chopping heads off. Giving it rolling efficiently, y'all doing the hack job, y'all. Catch more rap than NASCAR, off the bricks like hacksaw. Put my name on the map, y'all. So hands in the air, from the front to the back, y'all. I'm the type to walk away unscathed from a Mexican standoff, and I blast off like that. The lyrics didn't come, so respect the Baba Man, the almighty one. Pouring out some liquor for the people that's gone. Never to be forgotten, don't the memories living on. Hey, yo, every time I sing song, my life prolong. Healthy for the mind and body, run and tell someone. Yeah, blessed with these gifts, just as chosen I am. So let some better recognize that I'm a boss man. I'm boss man, yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. Energy I can't dismiss, plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. Hey, yo, boss man, yo, I'm boss man. And this music is pure. Energy I can't dismiss, plenty style and lyrics. I'ma rock them for sure. They want more and more. Yeah, peace to all the boss man around the planet. The flowing Dutchman in the house, what? Yeah, I know you're feeling this. I know you're feeling this. Yeah. Boss man soul in my body. 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 Alright, boss man soul in my
Yo, this is DJ Ease, aka Nightmares and Wax, and you're listening to Danny Matthews on his Push On radio show. Yo.
Yo, boss man. Boss man. How good is that? Blabbermouth Bossman off that The Flowing Dutchman album. Produced by Truffle. Ridiculous, bro. Check the skits on the album when they're in the jungle as well. Fire. That's the Netherlands in the house. Talk about in the house. Howie Bellafonte's in the green room. He's probably being jumped on by children, being looked after by my good lady in our 10th wedding anniversary year. So love you, Catherine Matthews. Push On Radio here. Kicking it with the incredible Funk League. Yes. Through Good and Bad, the instrumental. On and on, here we go on Push On Radio. Big up to Garno. Go on, Cap'n. Let's sail them seas together. Right about now. Hold tight, Wakefield. Berg's in the building. Bergs will be back in the studio when we're doing a Berg Spesh. Santa Bergs Push On Christmas a Dish in December.
Really good, looking positive. A lot of lessons to learn. Obviously, we'll take lots of lessons from today, and hopefully we can be ready by the end of the season, get that top 4 spot, and then hopefully push on. Push on. Push on. Push on. Push on. Push on. Push on.
Yeah, man, keep it locked. In 15 minutes, we're sitting down with Howie. Little mini mix now. Got some house music coming in. DJ Danny Matthews, Push On Radio. How's your Friday going? Jump in the chat if you want to shout out. This is Jazz Mick, Darren Marshall. Speak easy, baby. Summon Say EP. Let's get it.
So you really have to learn that language. To learn that as well. Language. Charlie Parker, Bud Powell, Thelonious Monk. And these guys are the people that created the language that we speak when we play. So you really have to learn that as well. Language. Language. So you really have to learn that as well. Language. Charlie Parker, Bud Powell, Thelonious Monk. And these guys are the people that created the language that we speak when we play. So you really have to learn that as well. So you really have to learn that as well. Language.
You listen to my daddy on the Touch Up Radio show.
Language. Charlie Parker and Bud Powell, Thelonious Monk. And these guys are the people that created the language that we speak when we play. So you really have to learn that as well. Language. Thelonious Monk. And these guys are the people that created the language that we speak when we play. So you really have to learn that as well. Language.
Daft Sandwich by Buckley on Upgrade Records. Slab of Wax here on Push On Radio. Yorkshire French Touch. HB in the house. Push On Radio.
Come on, we can do it.
Yes, yes. Dean from Wallop, there he is. He ain't talking about me. Carolinio as well, locked in. That's my sister, out in there in Whitby, on the hunt for edible mushrooms. Foraging.
I got you.
This is one of mine.
Wait.
This is Danny Matthews' Paperwork.
Wait. I got you. Wait. I got you.
Even with him playing in the shape it's in right now, it's worth it like a.
You mind if I check it out?
No, go ahead, help yourself.
Sweet.
Yes.
I got you. I got you.
This one will be coming out on Push On Records.
I got you. 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 Wait, 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 I got you. 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 I got
Danny Matthews' Paperwork, and you can get that one on SoundCloud, ladies and gents.
Alright, listen. You're now listening to Push On Radio with Danny Matthews, yeah? On blessings. Done.
And breathe. We are swapped over into an interview setup. It's Friday evening, it's the 10th of October, and I'm buzzing to say I got my main man Howie Bellafonte in the studio. Bro, how you doing?
Oh, I'm so good, thank you. Oh. Helps if you switch it on, doesn't it?
Now we're on. Now we're live and cooking. How are you, bro?
I'm really good, man, and thank you again for inviting me on. It's an absolute honour. Buzzing to be here.
My pleasure. Been really looking forward to this. We've had to reschedule, and it's. I think the time is now right. And so we're live. We're on Push On Radio. I've got a guest in this month, and I'd just like to do a little bit of an intro, and then we're going to jump into. You've brought us 3 tracks. Number one is a sort of another influence that you like to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, same thing, actually. So, different vibe to what you're going to play when you have your session. And the third one, which I'm really looking forward to chatting about, is what got you into DJing, that type of time of your life. Yeah. So let me give you a little introduction, then we'll probably listen to this. So, ladies and gentle people, welcome to Push On Radio. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you very much. Big up to all the chat so far. It's absolutely going off tonight, which is fantastic. In the studio, I've got Leeds-based disc jockey who is known for his Jackin Chicago-inspired beat-heavy sound, drawing influences from jazz, funk and soul. Do check out his latest mix on SoundCloud, I'm OK Thanks, which is full to the brim of Jackin House groovers. I had that on a couple of times this week in the truck driving around Bradford. Yeah, boy. He's played alongside Gray Sands, Andy Riley of the Mighty Inland Knights and Buckley for Upgrade, and alongside Bushwhacker at Bloody Nora, and always holding it down with his brothers from Wallop. Big up to them. Keeping it locked from Leeds to Ibiza and beyond. All-round great guy, my friend and yours, Howie Bellafonte.
Thank you so much for that introduction. That is, ego boost.
Good, bro, good. So, I think we'll jump straight into it. This first track, could you tell us a little bit about it and sort of what it means to you, and also the genre of which I think is the most important part?
Okay, so this first track that I'm going to play for you guys is a reggae track. It's a track that reminds me of being a kid and eating Sunday dinners at home, and just kind of one of those comfort tracks, where when you hear it, it just takes you back in time. And it's quite special to me. I'm going to dedicate it to our mutual friend and absolute legend, Buckley.
Lovely.
And he'll know exactly why. And just want to say a big shout out to our kid as well, Dean. Without further ado,
Wicked.
I guess.
Everybody's a herb man hustling, bright and early in the morning. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know Sergeant Query is waiting. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know it's my neck I'm risking. Everybody's a herb man hustling. But you see that's my daily living. Jump in a minivan, we gonna country. Left with me wife and me hungry picnic. Jump in a minivan, we gonna country. Left with me wife and me hungry picnic. We have to travel over hills and valley, just to find this a good sensey. We have to travel over hills and valley, just to find this a good sensey. Wrap up a job with the lawyer, wrap up a job with commissioner, wrap up a job with the doctor, wrap up a job with nothing big trade. Alright, everybody's a herb man hustling, bright and early in the morning. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know Sergeant Brown is waiting. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know it's my neck I'm risking. Everybody's a herb man hustling. But you see that's my daily living. Dollar a stick, boom, $10 a pound, son. You have $100, you get away when you smoke this hour. You just a tear up me gate. You just a tear up me gate. Alright, smoke sensitive and you smoke long spread. And when you smoke it once you come back again. And when you come back again, you bring all your friends. Oh yes. So everybody's a herb man hustling, bright and early in the morning. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know Sergeant Brown is waiting. Everybody's a herb man hustling. But you see that's my daily living. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know it's my neck I'm risking. Wrap up a job with the lawyer, wrap up a job with commissioner, wrap up a job with me doctor, wrap up a job with me hygiene wobbles. Alright, jump in a minivan, we gonna country. Left with we wife and we hungry picnic. We have to over hills and valleys, just to find this yeah, good sense, yeah. The good sense, yeah. Alright, so give me good sense, Emilia. Hey, give me good sense, Emilia. Me hear say it good for the cancer. Hey, so give me good sense, Emilia. Cause this the herb man hustling, bright and early in the morning. This a herb man hustling. I say I know Sergeant Brown is waiting. This a herb man hustling, and I know it's my neck I'm risking. This a herb man hustling, but you see that's my daily living. Oh yeah, herb man hustling. Sometimes it's green and sometimes it shine, but anyway the sense they hit me up to find. Oh Jaja, die out a chair. Don't make I end up in a road black. Oh no. Cause this a herb man hustling, bright and early in the morning. This a herb man hustling.
Big up. This is Buckley, and what kind of fire is this? It's my man Danny Matthews on the Push On Radio Show, rocking the spot, lickety split.
Thought we better play that jingle after that wicked tune.
That's quality.
Yeah, bro. That's easily my favourite jingle. Bergs has done us some crazy ones, but that one, and the couple of little edits I did on Logic, and there's a little fire noise in the back when he goes, it's fire. Bro, that is a wonderful tune. Just tell me what that tune means to you, and when you first heard it, that type of time in your life.
Yeah, so I was a youth when I first heard that track. I mean, I must have been, 5, 6, 7, something around there. And I just remember that anytime I went down to my grandma's house, and she lived in Chapeltown, and anytime I went anywhere near Pot Newton Park and them sort of areas, and back then obviously there was Hayfield in Chapeltown as well, yeah. So anytime you walked around, you used to hear that track. It was just like ubiquitous. It was everywhere. Wow. So, and then I didn't hear it for years because you know how it is. You kind of in and out with music and what have you. And then it just jogged the memory, and then I remember chatting to Buckley about it, and I was like, "Yo, do you remember that track?" And he was like, "Oh God, yeah, do I remember that track?" Because he spent a lot of time in Chapeltown.
Yes, yeah.
And it was just a mutual kind of laugh about that, but it's such a fire tune as well.
Oh yeah, it's just got such an energy about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I've heard it a few times, and it just gets you going, gets you moving. I mean, we're both moving straight away
for sure. Yeah.
Man, what a special time. That's wicked. Thank you for that, bro.
Nah, no worries, man.
So second track of the evening. Actually, you should just jump on the chat here and say this is from Buckley. Yes, bro. Thank you. Big up. And Buckley here says you've been interfering with my tings.
Another inside joke. Our kid will probably get that one as well. Yeah, less said.
Moving swiftly on Push On Radio. And Berg says, yes, lads, and our Gadget Lisa, heart smiley face. Thank you. If you're in the chat, man, drop us some love. This is Push On Radio. We're kicking it with Howie Bellafonte, North Side of Leeds. And the second track, bro, of this evening's questions. We do 2 or 3 tracks, and sometimes we do 4, depends who we get in. Some people chat more than others. Second track is another sort of influence that you're into, and it's jazz, I believe.
Yes.
And when I was putting your bio together and searching for your things, when it mentioned influence from jazz, I thought I think there was going to be a track like that coming tonight.
Yeah.
So do tell us a bit about this. What's it called, and what does it mean to you?
Okay, so this second track, I would say it's a jazz-inspired track. I don't think it's probably your typical sort of jazz jam, but there's a lot of brass in there as well, brass sounds. It's by Donald Byrd, obviously the famous trumpeter, and it's called Love. Love Come Around.
Wicked. Well, if you wouldn't mind putting that on for us, brother. Ready when you are. Donald Byrd. Push on Radio, Howie Bellafonte inside. This is an immaculate tune, bro.
Great word.
Thank you. This really is something special.
Listening to Push On Radio. Push on.
Donald Byrd.
What a legend.
We were just chatting off mic, weren't we, about all the samples, and I've heard lots of versions of that actually, but I've not heard that record in its original state.
Right.
Incredible tune, bro.
Just so uplifting. It's the sort of track that, you know, if you're feeling a bit off in terms of your mood or whatever, if you stick that on, get it turned up loud.
Love that.
It just realigns you, man. It's one of them ones.
Love that. That's really nice how you've said that, man. I've got a few like that. A couple of Fat Freddy's drop tunes just can turn me around on a bad day. The third tune of this evening's little chat is what got you into DJing. But I just want to quickly talk about 2025, and we had the experience of going to Heidi Glugen in Berlin, didn't we, recently?
We did.
That was such an amazing experience. Yeah. We saw, and I have the lineup here, and everything's a bit secret in there, it's an incredible space. You'll hear me chat about it a lot on Push On Radio because I just want to promo this thing. Our pal Tristan da Cunha played there recently. I think he's also playing there next month. We saw Lance DeSardi, Thomas Station, Edward, Sula, Natasha Khan, and honestly, bro, the whole night was set up so well. The sound quality was unbelievable.
Crystal.
Yeah, and also in a really funky space. Yeah. Just want to talk to me about your experience there.
It was a bit of a throwback for me. It was almost like things used to be here. In a weird sort of way, it was a bit like Stinky's Peep House, but when it was like an after party place, and even before that, you know, the vibe in there was just so cool, and the layout of the club, the sort of live open air area, and then you move through to the club proper, which almost emulated the old sort of setup of the gallery in Leeds, for those that are old enough, where you had the main dance floor, and then you had a balcony that went all the way around the dance floor, so you could have people kind of looking down and buzzing people up on the dance floor.
It really kind of felt like home. I guess that's what I got.
Old school.
Kind of, I really am feeling the same thing about it. And it's interesting that it had the balcony around as the gallery did.
Yeah.
I never went to the gallery actually, but
before your time, DM.
Before my time, bro. Before my time, I was over at Oceana.
I don't even know if you were born.
Listening
to
the Killers. Well, that's wicked, bro. Well, I just wanted to hear what you thought about that. You know, in clubbing in 2025, it's a tough thing for these people, for club owners, promoters. Yeah. But to have an experience like that in this difficult climate, it was just wonderful.
Refreshing, completely refreshing.
Yeah, so big up to all the crew at Heidi Glugen. Wunderbar night, I must say. So, we're here for the third track, and this is... You could, I mean, it's a hard question.
Yes.
I'm not changing the question, but it's a track that got you into DJing, and what this is going to do is start off your session tonight.
Yes.
So just talk to me about when you started DJing, what that time of your life was like.
Sure. So I think in terms of house music, I was a massive hip-hop head when I was at school. And I remember a kid that I used to sit next to in English, year 10 I think it was, had a Walkman, and he gave me one ear. And so we were listening to some tunes in English, and this tape that he had, it was unbelievable. And it was Mike Pickering from the Hacienda, and there were like a myriad of tracks on that tape, and there were two in particular that I absolutely adored. But the track I'm going to play for you tonight, I mean, I throw it in there with that because I think the track that we're going to play is probably the catalyst, the thing that was like, right, I need to do that. But those other two tracks that I'm talking about, and Consuelo, See the Day, and Get On Up by Ron Allen's Sound Experience, those two tracks played by Mike Pickering on that tape just blew my mind. And then after that, I kind of got into the rave scene a little bit, but the scene was less delineated almost. You know, you could go out on a night and hear a really wide range of music.
In individual clubs you'd hit,
yeah. You know, and back then as well, you know, clubs had, you know, several floors, so you could literally go on a bit of an adventure that night and hear loads of different music, which has died out a little bit, but obviously it's not quite the same as Heide Gluen, but you know, that approach to house music and putting nights on, that's definitely changed. You don't get so much of that anymore. You've got to go to festivals for kind of variety of music. I think
I do really enjoy, you know, sort of like the chill room. Obviously you used to get and when you used to go to Ibiza, there'd be big, obviously massive house room, big rave, indoor, outdoor, but then you would have a chill room or a disco room, and I do miss that actually.
Absolutely,
I do miss that. It's, you know, different times. So talk to us about when you first starting to DJ. Is that in the bedroom at home on vinyl?
It was definitely on vinyl on some belt drive decks, which weren't owned by me, but they were owned by some really close friends. So big up to Huggy and Mark Jocelyn, who lives in Australia now. But there were belt drive tracks, and we used to play tapes and mix into the tape to learn how to mix before sort of then progressing to two decks and what have you.
Got you.
And we all sort of learned together at the same time, and we all used to pool our records, and so we'd just basically be in Joss's bedroom knocking sets out and like doing all sorts in there, you know, smoking, whatever. And you know, that's how it kicked off, really.
Ace.
And then I think I had quite a big hiatus because I started a family, got a job, went back to university, and DJing sort of took a bit of a back seat, really. And it wasn't until I think back in 2016 that I got back into it, and then I got literally like half volleyed back into it because I was starting to collect tracks at the start of the year, and then I just so happened to go to Croatia. Big up to Malcolm We Love as well, because he put this festival on in Croatia, and it just so happened I happened to take my memory sticks with me, and it just so happened that there was an opportunity for me to play some records. So that's what I did. I think Grant Nelson was there and a few other sort of big name DJs. And then I just caught the bug again, basically, and then sort of invested in some equipment, courtesy of Billy. So big up Billy, and the rest is kind of history. Then, and I ended up sort of playing in Ibiza for Buckley and launching our night in
Malanga.
At Malanga,
and then Wallop, obviously,
and Paradise Lost as well in Ibiza.
I've not been, bro. I'd love to go.
Well, I'd like to say that I was there, but I was sort of there in body, but not in spirit. Like I was a little bit worse for wear, shall we say?
Them strong Ibizan cocktails.
Yes, Dems.
Yeah, wicked, bro. Well, any gigs coming up we can tell the people about?
No, to be honest with you, mate, this year I kind of took my foot off the accelerator a bit. As you mentioned earlier, I've done a mix. That's the first mix I've done of the year.
Okay.
It's a difficult period, and I just couldn't be bothered chasing those gigs down anymore. We weren't, the Wallop crew weren't in a position to be able to be putting nights on. So that was the reason that we started doing our own thing, really, because we were going out and we weren't hearing what we wanted to hear. So we started doing what we wanted to do. As all the best nights start, I guess.
Of course.
But without that sort of stimulus, it's kind of, I'm pretty sanguine about it. Great if opportunities come my way. But I mean, to be fair, Buckley's asked me to play for him down at 212 this year, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind to do it. So I've not been gigging this year, really.
No worries. You're funny enough, I've actually been a bit quiet this year, but me and Bergs have been very busy on our hip hop side of things. So we've had our cup's been full in that sense. So Bro, thank you so much for this. It's been a really wicked
Absolute
conversation.
pleasure, man. Could do it all night, to be fair.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're going to play some music for the people. If you wouldn't mind stepping up to the plate, bro, I'll get all these chairs out the way and take us into the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Howie Bellafonte stepping up, a Push On Radio. I'm going to give a couple of shout-outs here on the chat. We got Willa again in the house, hands in the air, wicked. Dean's laughing. I imagine he's laughing at the interview section for the first tune. And we got Bergs. Never mind the chill room. I miss the fucking main room. So yeah, man. This is DJ Danny Matthews in conversation with Howie, and he's going to kick it off with a little bit of house music of that track we spoke about. This is one of his first influences. That's the channel there, brother. Here we go. Keep it locked. Howie in the house.
Push On Radio.
Why, after all this time, you'll stay on my mind? You'll stay on my mind. You'll stay on my mind. Why, after all this time, you'll stay on my mind.
Howie in the building.
You'll stay on my mind. You'll stay on my mind. Why?
Push on radio. Howie Bellafonte in session. If you want to shout out, get on the chat. Big up to our holes. Leeds in the building.
Why? You'll stay on my mind.
jazz inspired. Howie B. Troyden remix. Push on radio. Like that. Like that. Like that.
been to sort of prevent that from happening, to sort of maintain the soul in everything that I could possibly do. Maintain the soul. We could sort of trace black music back and watch the pattern. You know, see how these black folks found this incredible music, you know, that comes from a place of expression, and how it gets co-opted and commercialized and compromised, and, you know, and bitten and appropriated and taken. And, you know, my struggle has always been to sort of prevent that from happening, to sort of maintain the soul.
Push on radio. Push on radio. Push on radio. Push on radio.
My struggle has always been to sort of prevent that from happening, to sort of maintain the soul in everything that I could possibly do. Maintain the soul.
Sticker delivered, Bergs.
My struggle has always been to sort of prevent that from happening, to sort of maintain the soul.
track. Track. To the track. Track.
au platine. DJ wow. C'est Julien qui essaye de parler anglais après 3 lignes d'études. Bon, ce qui est cool chez Fabrice, c'est qu'il y a Ableton, mais les enceintes marchent pas. Ouais, on a 3 belles platines. Yeah. On va bien se marrer après tout. Non mais là c'est cool, on reconnaît même pas le morceau. Pourtant on l'a bien pompé, hein. Pompé là. Et il y a Julien, franchement, il est dans un état second. Tout ce que j'espère, c'est qu'il va pas tomber chez Fabrice. Hey! Il est chaud, malabelle.
Hola, this is Lobito, and you're listening to Push On Radio.
Let's go. Techno. EDM, c'est de la merde. Bah tu te fous de ma gueule, hein. Non, bah je sais pas quoi dire, moi les mecs.
The flame emojis on the chat are going absolutely crazy for my man. Chicago Jackers inside. Shout out to Pabs, Nesborough crew. Push On Radio.
Couldn't understand us now.
Back next month with OG Buckley.
Why we did it.
Then the December show with Hubert Welk.
We're hidden away in those.
But now you're in tune to the sounds. Leeds Jackin crew.
Bon bah le morceau est bientôt fini.
Howie Bellafonte. Yow! Yow! Yow!
Radio.
Chat's going crazy with the love for Howie. Dean Bellafonte knocking it. Big up Pabs. Big up Brit with the dancing emojis. Push on radio. Howie B. Wallop. Dripping in his Leeds shirt. Adidas corduroy going crazy in here. Big up Young Gadge, absolutely ace with the party emoji. Shouts to LG. Push on radio.
are listening to Push On Radio. You mug.
You mug. 10 more minutes here, ladies and gents. Big up for all the love on the chat. We're back next month with OG Buckley. 10 more minutes of Howie Bellafonte. Yeah. The chat is saying they want more with Howie, and I agree. I might just turn the chat off and stay here on my own with him. Howie Bellafonte inside Push On Radio. Thank you for all the love, chat. We got 5 more minutes of HB. We'll see you next month. Big up Garno. The Bulgarian bull. Legs on the boy.
The gym is pumping, the crowd is jumping. The gym is pumping, the crowd is jumping. The gym is pumping, the crowd is jumping. And the gym is pumping. Look at here, the crowd is jumping. This
on radio, push 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 on radio.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. All the listeners, and especially to you, sir. Brilliant.
My pleasure, bro. We'll see you next month on Push On Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Big it up for Howie Bellafonte. Jackin House, Leeds, Yorkshire. We'll see you in a month's time. Peace. Push on radio, 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 push on radio.